It is Halloween in Guild Wars 2. And I have a skateboard that is a broom and hovering, and I feel like I'm in Back to the Future.
I've organized a rigorous strategic plan to ensure maximum.
Those things are tiny. Oh well. I normally would not have bought all of this nonsense because it's ridiculously expensive, but I had my hopes set on those darn Black Lion chests because on this trading post thing and in all of the beforehand information, you would think that you would have a reasonable chance of acquiring these interesting items. You know, when you have discovered the secrets of the Black Lion chest and a big chainsaw sword and a funky shield and all that, you figure, you know what? I spend $10. I'll probably be able to get some of those. But no, it is impossible. Thankfully, I realized this before I wasted all of my gems. So I could waste them elsewhere because the alternative was transforming them into gold, and I would have wasted that too. And this thing seems funky. That is honestly very fun. The bouncy bouncy. Whee! Witch's costume. Anyway, there is a scavenger hunt, and I'm gonna do it by talking to Master Tassie. It's an energy smorgasbord out there. The Priory has been mobilized since the word boo. With Halloween on our doorstep, Kryta is positively rife with spectral spottings. I'd love to help. Tell me more. Phantomtastic. So our scholars are on the verge of a miraculous find. The actual biography of the Mad King himself, unfortunately, there were several key details left out. That's exciting. What do you want me to do? We've co-opted a bit of archived tech that scans for old energy. With our upgrades, the device now scans for categories of oldness: water, gas, solids, and ether. So I'll use the scanner to find bits of whatever. Indeed, let me toss you a bird with the information instead of just handing it to you right now. So, sends me the bird, and I get mail. I already did this. And a whole lot of text that basically says we need to find some ghosts that all know what the Mad King went through in his life. And then we compile that. Anyway. Candy-powered matter meter. And there should be a ghost. I don't know which one of these supposed to use exactly. Up, there we go. There's a ghost. I was trying to calm my poor Snow when she reared up and kicked me. I remember falling pain and Oz. He was hiding above the hayloft and he was grinning. That's mean. Who is Oz? Is he a wizard? What? They went away. Why would you not let me read it? Serene. I guess other people can summon her. Oswald Thorne, the king's son. His brother Ewan is so nice and cute. My best friend, someone had a crush on him. And Serene of the noble Brody family of Kryta, and I have 12. And I'm 12 years old forever. My sweet mare went mad. Oz loved to prank. He's feeding her hot peppers to the animals to watch them suffer, and she trampled me. Well, that's horrible.
Spooky salutations.
But it gave us our first Mad Memories, which gives us the clues. Dig deep in the muck where all the garbage of Lion's Arch falls. Site 1. And now we are off to find more ghosts. And I already think I know where to go because I did this. So I probably should know where to go. But I also have, like, nothing uncovered in Lion's Arch. Yeah. Because I haven't been here as HR. As HR with a Back to the Future broom. I'm gonna come over this way. Can I make that jump? Nope. There's an edge. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Okay. Never mind, we don't even need to go up there. Now that I think about it. Just come right around here. Where there are gigantic salmon. Those things are large. And Crazy Stan. Good old Crazy Stan. Standing guard. Oh. I only have one thing of corn. And you need corn to use the thingy. I wonder if that's going to be a problem. Although it seems like other people can summon things. Yeah, Samson, whatever. Me, Oz, and Ewan had a secret hiding place down here. How did you breathe? I used to train with the Thorn brothers. I liked Ewan best, but Oz could be funny sometimes. If only he hadn't fled that day in the sewers. What happened? Ewan was sick, so Oz and I went looking for trouble. Just the two of us. A giant worm latched onto me and Oz didn't even draw his sword, he just ran. Wow. Oz is a jerk. I also didn't read these beforehand, so I don't fully know what's happening. Friendship! Say more now, and look more where Kryda's descendants are buried. Go to the hills, and set down black roots in stagnant waters. Huh. Well, there's one more in Lion's Arch. If I can get out of here. Which I am not certain I can do. This way. Where am I? Okay. Okay. There we go. There's Stan. Stan left. But not before he told me the way out. Good old Stan. Sticking to his job. That is not the right way. But yes, the weapons, it turns out, for the special Halloween update are, so far it seems like, extremely difficult to get, and only the crazy people are going to get them, which is really disappointing, because I'm not one of the crazy people. I don't know, I'm crazy. I'm just crazy in some other ways. Up this way, right? No, down that way. Swimming like a child. That's my one criticism of Guild Wars 2, is that they have some pretty decent, really low-end, entry-level looking weapons and stuff. Like that shield, for instance, and the crazy witch costume that I was able to buy. Some cool looking stuff there. Not a ton, but neat. And they have a lot of really cool high level stuff. Like the legendary weapons and a whole lot of those exotics and all of the Halloween weapons. They're really neat. They don't have a whole lot in a happy medium. And that is where I comfortably sit. So I'm disappointed. Hello, Tina.
My poor lady, my poor lady. She may as well have died the moment that monster set eyes upon her.
That's not a very good voice. He said it was love, but I say it was jealousy. Is this Oz? Prince Thorn. Oh. The younger cornered my lady Larissa in a dark alcove and tried to force her to play Prince Oswald. Says that is Oswald. She slapped him, and she intervened. Not in front of my lady, no, but soon after, yes, he chased me one night into an alley and beat the life from me. Wow. So again, it is a safe assessment to make, I feel, that this Mr. Oz, Mr. Thorn, Mr. Mad King, is insane and kind of a jerk. But then again, who am I to judge? I am a horrible witch. I will cackle and ride into the night on my bouncy broom. That is fun. Look at him, he's so happy. When we hit this child, boom! Didn't even see what was coming. There we go. Surf Party USA. Anyway. I get grumpy about weapons. And the prices, the ridiculous prices, if you cannot tell from the tenor of my voice that I am boiling over with fury. Or at least mild disappointment. I'm gonna carve this pumpkin. Why so flustered? I don't want to talk to you. I want to carve a pumpkin. By stabbing it. That's how I carve. Alright, I believe the next place I need to go, I could actually teleport there. Just about. Let's do that. Because I'm only level 19, so it doesn't cost much. I was hoping to get some Halloween weapons. I'm grumpy about it. Guild Wars 2 has some interesting design flaws and some interesting problems in places that don't really match up to the rest of the quality of everything. They didn't tighten what they had. They expanded and made it cool. Perhaps overstepping their bounds in terms of the extent of content. I don't really know. Because, for instance, one interesting little issue is the fact that hearts, when they are completed, are all nice and bright and golden, and when they are not completed, they are dark and brown and only have a rim of gold. Which means that it is kind of difficult to tell.
How do you do?
Or rather, if you're 100%ing a zone,
I'm gonna get you, chicken.
and you have completed all of the hearts except for one, and you need to find that one heart that is left, it does not stand out to you. All the other ones do, because they're all bright and golden and easy to see, but that blends in significantly more than that does, which is a problem because I don't need to see the one I completed. I can see that easily. I need to find the ones I haven't done yet.
Well, not like that. That would be crazy.
Not that Guild Wars 2 is a bad game, not that it is horrible and we should ridicule. Oh, do I have any? I do have one thing of candy corn because I didn't use it last time. Shouldn't ridicule them for being horrible. Oh wow, my armor went away, but I'm still on the broom. That's interesting. I didn't notice that. Has it been like that for a while? I don't know. I have my armor back, but I'm on the broom. Okay. But I'll have to get off of it. I don't know which one I'm supposed to use. Gaseous. Let's go. Tutorial? Oh, it was that one. But now I don't have any. Oh, okay. Oh, Prince Ewan Thorne. The Halloween energy is strong this year. It's good to return to this world to see what new havoc my little brother has wrought. Said he was treacherous, but I never believed them. What did he do? He set me up, tricked me into a web of a giant spider, and once I was gone from the world, he became heir to the throne. All I wanted to do was protect him, but he took everything I hold dear. That's... again! There's a theme. A consistent theme running through all of this. And that is generally that Mr. Mad King is not a nice fellow. Alright, now there's a problem. So I need to go down here, and also over there. And I do not actually have those zones yet. So it will take walking. And not the interesting kind. Why did I do that? The boring kind of walking where you just travel, so. Woo. Pumpkin to carve. Oh yeah, you can also melt. Because of course. Why wouldn't you melt? And you can summon a cauldron. And drink from the cauldron. And turn into a frog.
Greetings. Can I help you?
All kinds of extraordinarily useful
May Dwayna bless you.
skills and abilities that will have long-lasting effects on your enjoyment of this game, I am sure. I am a tiny frog. Just carving pumpkins. And waddling through the battle lands of humans and centaurs with my tiny witch's hat. And a little mini broom, I think. Yes, a mini broom. All I need is a dustpan. Oh, oh, oh. Candy corn vein. But keep mining.
That's how it's done.
There we go. Scales. Where? Yes. Need to go through the swamp, I think. I'll get this point of interest. Because it's very interesting. As well as pointy.
I need some space!
I am not confident in my travel. Or where I am going. But I'm gonna keep going there. Whee. I think there is a way. Yes. Down through the bog. the circle. What? What just happened? Two people just died out of nowhere, and a third person came to revive them. I am confused, to say the least. Baffled. Befuddled, to say the most.
Glad you could help.
Thank ye kindly. I will bash him in the face. Because that is a practical and helpful thing to do. Anyway. This is only the first part of all of Halloween, and it will stretch until Halloween actually happens next week, or I think the big event is on Sunday, so that people can actually do things on Halloween, which I suppose is nice. I can get my bed sheet, cut some eye holes, and go waddle around to my neighbors' houses, ring their doorbells, and ask for candy. That is what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Pretty sure. There's no age limits on candy. Anybody who tells you there is, they just don't get it. They don't have the passion of Halloween. They don't understand. And so you need to make them understand by tricking them, because they do not give you a treat. And so as you are an adult who is no longer in elementary school, when someone refuses to give you candy, it is your duty get creative. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want this tied to me. Alright, I think it's that coffin right there. You
Feel the
problem.
fires of Balthazar.
One of these. Oh, inspect. It already showed up. Why did I? And a skeleton shows up. And he points. And we follow the direction he is pointing. And we discover the second to last ghost. Who is like here? And my thingy went away. I really should pay attention. Gaseous field? Corporeal field. Suspicious location. Lady Lyceria. Oh, whoa! I fell for Oswald's sweet words. He said I could continue Ewan's good work once I was queen. But after we were married, he changed, and I had to get away from him. I don't think he changed. I think that's how he kind of was since he started feeding peppers to horses or whatever he was doing. Oswald became cruel. So I planned a summer in the country visiting my sister. I was en route when brigands attacked us. Brigands. As I breathed my last, I heard them laughing about their double payoff. My jewels and the gold the king had paid them to assassinate me. Wow. Yeah, I didn't read these the first time through. I'm gonna look at a real map. All this color, it's messing me up. Okay, I think it's this one. I don't really know how to get there, 'cause it's all just a mass of green with no discernible landmarks. But we will manage. Hopefully. Or not. Maybe I will fall into a pit full of grubs and just be stranded there for the rest of my Guild Wars 2 life. And that's not the worst that can happen, right? At least that way, I don't have to deal with the frustration of never being able to get a Halloween item because they cost, you know, 80 gold. 100 something gold to craft. The most I've ever had is like 5 gold. Use that to make some armor. If I'd traded in my gems, I could have gotten 12 gold. I guess. Or a funky broom. He's a dead player. I'm not gonna go save him. Because I'm terrible. One of these ways. I'm just gonna find the edge and hug it. There's another thing of corn. Veteran Basilisk. Right next to this candy corn. Let's see if we can sneak in and stealthily get the corn. We can, because he is very enthusiastically staring at that blank wall. Basilisks are known for their appreciation of modern art. And he must think that that was created by some brilliant artist expounding upon the futility of mankind's attempt to shape our environment. But in reality it is just a brick wall. And he is kind of stupid. So there we go. I need through. See, this is not helpful. This is a gigantic centaur camp that doesn't have a portal anywhere. That's not gonna help me get through to Jared and Garden Fields. Down that way. I can go north. It might be south, but I'm going north. Whichever way I go, it's not that way. That's all I know. Pretty much all you can have guaranteed. That is spooky. What is that? A giant door of death. Defeat the strange foes coming through the haunted door. There's a plastic spider. Okay, let's do this. Okay.
Unchain the awesome.
Got bronze. Alright. Something else happening? Is this going to continue? Or are we done? Nothing's happening. So I'm going to ride off into the night. Wern Huntress? I thought that said waitress at first, and I thought that person had named their bear waitress. Wern Huntress is okay too. I am chasing this freed slave. Cackling maniacally. No. I don't care about you, freed slave. I am simply a char riding a broom. Nothing about you holds any interest to me. Because I have achieved the most interesting thing possible. It is in the similar way that pandas do not care about any other bears, because they are the most interesting bears. That is why they can sometimes come off as, well, you know, impolite in bear company. And they don't mean to be dismissive of other bears. They're just
how it's
the
done.
most interesting bears, so that's what they do. I am collecting ruined logs. Alright, I think I go to the north. To the northeast. Somehow. Boing, 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 boing. This all looks rather dangerous. Oh my gosh, there's a warg. And there's a bunch of centaurs, and they're gonna attack me and make me stop riding my broom.
Not worth the effort.
I love this broom. This thing's fun. Only for char, though. When you're a human and you're just sitting on it like normal, that's boring. You gotta be a char and ride it like a skateboard. I've said it before. Back to the Future. Right here. Just don't go over water. Oh my gosh. See, this is why this game needs mounts. The broom is the first mount. And it is very fun. See, I'm gonna circle this guy. Like, he left. I'm actually not confident that I'm going in the right direction or have any idea what I'm doing, but no, bats, don't attack me. I am your warlock king. You must obey my commands. They don't care. They're rebellious bats. They didn't have proper upbringing. Alright, I don't think I can get across this water without going in the water, and that would be a problem for my... That'd be a problem for my Back to the Future hover thingy. Because I don't have an engine on the back. See, you need an engine on the back. I think I can do this, though. We'll try it. Whatever it is, it's going to be epic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. Here we go. My broom went away. Here we go. I'm gonna try this. And it didn't work. Oh. And I died. That's what I get for... That's what I get for trying to get a good camera angle. Oh well. Alright, we are here. That was an extreme pain, and I am not sure I am capable of getting through this dungeon myself. I'm probably gonna die several times over and need to be revived by my fellows. But I'm okay with that. If I can get through this... Alright, now this thing is a pain. Oh crap. Turns out there's spikes there. And if I die... Which I did. That guy is helping me. Thank you. I'm gonna say. Thank you. Because they are being very kind and it's not going well. This might not be doable. The long and short of it, though, is that Mad King Thorn is a jerk, and I'm not sure which. Man, they're really dedicated. I gotta hand it to them. That guy's dead. Dedicated.
Adrenaline rising.
Alright, I'm gonna try and help where I can. Pay it back, you know. They were paying it forward. So now you gotta try and get around here. And then get around here, I guess. And then just like, I'm gonna make a break for it because these things can kill me instantly. Which is quite lovely. Made it! Now there's a door. Judging by its thickness and hardwood, its age will make no less solid. No knobs are okay. So we have to open the door. I don't know how to open the door. And I am also extremely underleveled. These people are all in their early 30s. I am in my late teens. So this is a bit of a problem. However, I believe I can solve it by summoning a cauldron.
Too strong.
And shooting bats at it.
Feel the fury.
That person is a pink moa. Oh, we made it through. And there's a chest. With some nice stuff, as well as the ghost, who I believe is over here. Up, 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 up. Here we go, here we go. There we go. Lord Humphrey Farron. He does not have a head. I'm forever tied to Prince Oswald by bitter cords that wear upon my soul. And I promise you one day he will pay for his crimes against Kryta. I tried once. Tried to bring him to justice and failed. What happened? I was out of my head with rage on the day of his coronation. I knew he'd murdered his father, and I publicly accused him before the ceremony. He had me put in shackles and made me watch as he was crowned. He made his first royal decree proclaiming that all traitors must be punished without delay. He named me a traitor, and they cut off my head on the spot. Well, that's sad. But we have the full account that we were searching for. And I'm going to touch the gem, and I'm back at the beginning, and that doesn't really matter because I'm going to go straight to Lion's Arch. And turn them in and complete the quest and get all the money and rewards and glory that I assume comes with doing this. Actually, I don't think it's anything. I think you just get a book. But it leads into part 2, which will come in the next couple of days. Until then, I should probably get on killing my father, because he is waiting trial patiently in a dungeon somewhere. I have been neglecting him, so I'm sure he will be shocked when his child shows up, wearing a crazy, funky mask and flying on a broom and say, "Kids these days, they don't know how to respect their elders. They're just shirking all traditions." And I will say, "Dad, you just don't get it," and then I will stab him. And this is a long loading screen. It is a very pretty loading screen, but it is long. Maybe the computer is exploding from within. No, okay, we're good. Zoom. It is daytime. And now through the mass of people we find the specific person we want. Yes, that's it. Griffith seeks sorrow. Progresses collected all of them. Brilliant! Okay, yes, here we go. Yes, your pages fit perfectly. Thank you. And I don't know what that says. However, I must relate some unsettling news to you. While we initially believed this volume to be a complete account of his life, factors indicate that there are stories yet untold. Do you see the inscription in the book? How it hints at an incomplete second volume. Perhaps there's more to be discovered. Stories from the Mad King's Ring. Oh, okay, so that's part 2, I assume. So part 1 was just about how he was a jerk. And I equipped that. I didn't want to equip that.
This message brought to you by the Make a Work Foundation.
Wait. Do you, like, see it on him? No. Oh, you do? What? That is really weird. Okay. Also, I don't have any of the witch stuff. I don't know. Thank you. You equip the book. That's funky. Okay. Yes, part 1 was all about how he was terrible, and I guess how he went from just a child who would feed hot food to horses and somehow cause murder that way into a guy who was a murderer. So, quite a poetic rise. I don't know what happens next. At some point, he loses his head and replaces it with a pumpkin. That's what I know. So, spoilers.